In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Runway's newest video-to-video feature. I'll show you how to create different visual styles such as claymation, line art, or dramatic styles in just a few clicks, or maybe even turn yourself into a glass statue. And I'll also show you how to use props creatively and integrate AI-generated footage into your projects. I'll walk you through it all. And by the end of this video, you'll become a pro in Runway's video-to-video feature. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so to get started, simply click on the link in the description box down below, or you can go to runwayml.com and you can click on the Get Started button. So if you don't have an account yet, you will have to create an account and you will have to get a paid plan in order to generate these videos. Okay, and once you're here, click on Get Started again. So as you can see, I have some credits here, and if you click on this Gen-3 Alpha Turbo, you will see there are a few models. Of course, you can use Gen-3 Alpha to do video-to-video generation, but in this video, I'm going to show you how to generate with Gen-3 Alpha Turbo because this costs a lot less credits. So if you want to know more, you can always come to this help center and you have this video-to-video guide. And as you can see here, Gen-3 Alpha is going to cost you 50 credits for 5 seconds or less, and then 100 credits for longer than 5 seconds. And for Gen-3 Alpha Turbo, it's going to cost only 25 credits for 5 seconds and 50 credits for longer than 5 seconds. So this is what I've been using. Okay? And you can also see that in this output resolutions, you have only one format, so you cannot do the vertical format yet. So just something to pay attention to. Okay, so let's go back to the platform here. And let me show you just quickly how to do a video-to-video transformation. All you need to do is to drop your video here, and it will start uploading. And then basically you can just type your text prompt here, or use the examples or the preset styles here to get started. So let me show you a few of the examples now. Here we have some of the presets such as 3D cartoon, 90s cartoon, claymation, dramatic, all these styles here. So they have more styles now than before, and I think maybe they are adding more styles like on a regular basis, and that's always a good thing because sometimes we just don't know what kind of styles we want to create. And I just noticed something that this is actually the wrong footage that I uploaded, because as you can see it's 5.2 seconds. And pay attention because I made this mistake. Anything more than 5 seconds, even if it's just 5.2 seconds, you're going to be charged twice the amount of credits. So definitely pay attention to this. So let me upload the correct footage right now. So now we're all good. As you can see here, 4.7 seconds. So yeah, we're all set. And let me show you how to create one. So let's say you want to choose this 3D cartoon style. All you have to do is click on apply. And you will see this text in purple color, your prompt here. And all you have to do is just to write what your video is about. And in my case, I'm going to write a woman drinking coffee. Okay? And before you hit generate, there's something you want to check. So come here to hit on the settings button, and you will see something that's called structure transformation. And you can basically adjust this slider to control your style intensity. So 10 being maximum, if you choose 10, then it's going to be the most stylized. And if you choose 0, it's going to resemble your original footage more. So this really depends on your purpose of generating this video. And remember also to check this remove runway watermark if you don't want the watermark. And as for the fixed seed, that's something that you can copy and paste to a new video if you want to keep this particular video style. Okay, so when everything is set, click on generate. Now, I've done a lot of testing in Runway ML, and I just want to show you a few of their presets so you don't have to waste your credits to do this. Okay? And the first one is the 3D cartoon style. So as you can see, this woman turned into a cartoon basically. I don't know why her eyes are closed, but for me, this looks pretty damn good. And then we have the claymation, so everything made of clay. And I don't know why the hair looks a bit weird. It looks like my hair basically when I just wake up. And also the fingers are off, but that's just AI. And then we have another cartoon style, and I don't like this one as much as the first one, but it still is interesting. And then you have the dramatic style, so this will just enhance the contrast and lighting for a more cinematic or intense atmosphere, but for me, this woman looks like a different person. You have also this glass style, which is super interesting, and I think it looks actually quite beautiful. And then we have this puppet style, which for me looks super crazy, but I imagine if you're doing something like a children's show where you require the puppet to speak and to have this lip movements, then this will be perfect. So these were some of the presets that you can find directly in Runway ML, but you can also write your own text prompt like I did. I did one which is cyberpunk, like a Blade Runner inspired style. And I think this looks super cool apart from the white stick that kind of goes into her nose. And I did one which is inspired by Van Gogh, this post-impressionist style. And for me personally, this one also looks super interesting. Then comes one of my personal favorite. This is the pencil sketch style. And apart from this one eye and this one eyebrow that kind of go on top of her hair, I think everything looks super nice. So you can definitely be creative here and just test with different text prompts. And of course, I had to go deeper and experiment with my personal footage. So as you can see, I can turn myself into this cat lady or kind of like a female hero here with a backdrop of skyscrapers. But as you can see in my video, I have my couch and my chair behind me. And in this new video, they just kind of didn't remove it. So definitely something to pay attention to. If you want a clean background, then you might want to use a green screen or at least a white background. Then you can use also some simple props that you can find at home. Like me, for example, I was thinking, I want to create a video like a badass girl boss talking on the phone, like looking not happy or something. And then I thought, I don't want just grabbing my smartphone, that would be too boring. So I just happened to see a banana and it worked. And in this short video here, I even turned myself into a little girl, but just for some reason, AI cannot get my other arm right, so they use some of her hair, I imagine, instead. But that's just AI, right? It's always the hand, always something that they have problems with. Now, I have some tips for you if you want the best results. So, if you're using props, then use something that's large or obvious. Don't use something that's too small because AI won't be able to distinguish it. And the same goes for your clothing. So in my futuristic girl boss video, you can see I was wearing kind of like a blazer. And that's why it's easier to create that kind of similar style. And you also want to avoid too many fast movements. Your like closer headshots or like slow movements will perform better. And last but not least, you just want to experiment with different prompts and settings. Just like any other AI tools, there's a learning curve involved and you might need to test a few times until you get the best results. But I was having a blast making this video and I was blown away by what AI can do today. So now it's your turn to create some cool videos for your project or your channel. Alright. This was everything I wanted to share with you about Runway ML's video-to-video feature. And I think this is quite amazing to see that now we can use just our own videos to create so many creative projects. But there are so many other things that Runway ML can do, and I'm going to create more videos about this in the future. So if this video helped you in any way, I would appreciate it very much if you can hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss out on the future videos. And if you want to learn more about how to use AI to do your rough cuts, I made a video about gleaning AI here, so go ahead and watch it, and I will see you in the next video.